My name is Kristen, and this is my story. I was born and raised in central Pennsylvania. I grew up in a really large Christian family. My family was heavily involved in the ministry. I'm one of 6 children. I'm the middle child. If there is a middle child of 6, I'm the middle child. I was a teen mom. I got pregnant when I was 17 to my high school sweetheart, and we had a son. He was born on my 18th birthday, and he was a bit of a surprise, but he ended up being a big blessing. Unfortunately, I lost my son's father in 2003. It was a very difficult time for us, but we managed to get through, and God sent a stepfather for my son and a husband, and he was really incredible. He was in my life for a very long time. Unfortunately, I am divorced, but my divorce actually led me to where I'm at right now with the Lord, which is a really, really good place. I was married to a man that was highly successful in business, and he was an incredible husband. He was an incredible father to my son. I really couldn't have asked for anything more. We were living the American dream, although we did have problems with our son that were vast. We managed to sort of push through, and I really thought we were a solid foundation. I put my husband on a pedestal. I didn't think he could do anything wrong. Everyone respected him. The community, my family, everyone respected him in business. He was climbing the corporate ladder, and he had some, really big temptations as he was climbing, and he got involved in things that he shouldn't have. He started having affairs, and he started abusing substances and also becoming abusive to me. During this time, I actually, was just completely in shock that this was happening. I kept it very quiet from my family and friends for a very long time. But the Lord spoke to me and said that I needed to tell my family and my friends, and I was very protective of him. I did not expose him in a shameful way. I actually, gave him a lot of compassion, because I realized that this man that I had put on a pedestal, was a human being, and he had fallen, and I needed to help him get back up. So the way it went basically was God showed up the day I found out that he was, involved in indiscretions and things he shouldn't. God showed up, and, God told me that he was going to provide for me in every single way. He told me to hold on to him. So I did. And for a period of over probably a year and a half, 2 years, God was melding and molding me into the woman that he wanted me to be. So through my divorce, I actually found the Lord. I didn't think that I would ever experience the Jesus that I experienced, but I did through my divorce, and I discovered that I really didn't know who God was. I didn't comprehend or even understand the love of God until I went through this. And so, long story short, I was alone in my home for quite a few months, and in the midst, God showed up for me. I had visions and dreams, and he was sending people to my home to reach out to me. When I felt completely broken, he was there for me. So God basically became everything to me during that time. And what I found through my story is that if you can comprehend how much God loves you, if you could really just take it in and really understand his love for you, it will change your entire life. When I was going through all of these trials the last few years, what remained constant for me was God's love. And that's just no joke. God has called me to work with survivors of domestic violence. And after I accepted the call from the Lord to work with survivors of domestic violence, God just kept sending them. And I love it because I can help them, and they actually help me too. And we are a community, and we're helping each other. And on this journey, even though it was hard, you know, I found Christ in this journey, and I am certainly not alone.